Hello, Namaskar and Vanakkam. Welcome back to Tactical Dugout, brought to you by Technosport. See, we've always done tactical dugouts with a view that we understand the game better. So today, one of the most hot topics with respect to, of course, there must be a lot of CSK fans, there must be a lot of RCB fans, but this particular tactical dugout is about decision making from the CSK side, especially with the death overs. RCB climbed into the CSK bowlers at the death part of the game at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. And I want to take you through, I've got a few deliveries with me here. These are, as it is written here, it's hard length, right? It's HL. And these are 14.2, 14.3 and 14.4. Deliveries bowled by Jamie Overton to Tim David. I'm Tim David, I'm standing here. These are hard length deliveries that Tim David has struggled to climb into. He's not been able to hit it. And these were the deliveries that Jamie Overton bowled to Tim David. Probably slightly wide, this one, that's better. And these are the balls that have gone for absolutely no runs, right? Tim David has struggled for the bounce, the pace that Jamie Overton has been able to extract. But cut this and you go to the 19th over and Jamie Overton, as you will see in the simulation, the bowler is coming from round the stumps. We do not have Jamie Overton. We have a poor man's Jamie Overton trying to simulate it. He's running from round the stumps. The idea behind bowling round the stumps for Jamie Overton is to nail these parts of the pitch to take the hitting arc away from Jamie Overton. I'm going to call a model. He's not exactly a model. He's a poor man's Tim David, R. Srinivasan. The coach. He's going to stand here. I'm going to try and illustrate. So the idea as he's standing is for these deliveries to try and go to this part of the pitch. So once the ball lands here, it's going to be very tough. Him can hit the ball only to these areas. And that's the idea behind bowling round the stumps. Now what happens if he misses this? If he's going to miss this, these are all slot balls, right? This is the slot region. This is the hard length. If you try and go for a Yorker, you have to nail it somewhere here. But if you miss it, Tim David is incredibly powerful and he's going to deposit you several stands outside the ground, right? Now there is another concept in the game when you're bowling death overs, which is what Anshul Kamboj showed. Kamboj executed something called the double bluff. Now, Tim David knows that he's bowling a wide Yorker. He stepped in there. What's the field? He's got a square leg and a fine leg up, Anshul Kamboj. And now he's delivered a ball that's pitched right here, which David has not expected. And that ball has got him out on the leg stump. But that's a no ball, unfortunately. Anshul Kamboj, in many ways, over the last couple of games, has executed this round the stumps wide Yorkers well. What we need to understand, what suits Anshul Kamboj will not suit Jamie Overton. This has suited Jamie Overton. Now cut this, Anshul Kamboj is done. Jamie Overton has come to bowl. He's looked to land this ball here and he's dropped it right there, which is what Srinivasan has just smashed it for a 6. Down the ground and 1 over leg side. He's flipped it over fine leg for a 6. It's very important to understand one thing, right? It's all great to have a plan, but if that plan doesn't suit that particular bowler, if it's not a comfortable point for that particular bowler, it's not a plan anymore. It's a suicidal mission. If you do have a plan, executing that plan is of paramount importance. Whether the bowler can execute that, whether the bowler can stick onto that, going round the stumps, hitting both sides is just not a plan that works for Jamie Overton. Jamie Overton, how many matches has he played T20 cricket?
Total around 200.
How many balls has he bowled round the stumps?
I don't know, 9 or 10.
He's bowled a grand total of 9 balls before this particular CSK RCB contest from round the stumps to a right-hander, which clearly tells you neither is he comfortable nor is that a plan that suits him. This is probably what Jamie Overton is very good at. Should he not try and bowl round the stumps? Of course he must. He must practice that. He must bowl a lot more. He will get better at it. But when you are having the game on the line, you are having a game that where you can restrict the batsman, this is a plan that he has not been comfortable until now. Whether he can get comfortable later on in the tournament, we'll have to wait and watch. All right, the next part of the tactical dugout is my personal favorite. The 15-year-old wonder kid from Bihar. And he's absolutely taken this IPL by the storm. Had a great under-19 World Cup. Yes, I'm talking about the wonder kid Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Look, I think everybody is excited with the prospect of what Vaibhav is doing and what he can potentially do. But I just want to take you through some facets of Vaibhav's game that's just blown my mind off. He's a 15-year-old kid. He went and faced Kagiso Rabada. He's not entirely comfortable. He knows Rabada hits the hard length, takes it across him. He's able to hit him for a boundary. He plays him with a lot of constraint and gets over it. That's damn impressive. He's able to rotate strike inside the circle. Now, what got me thinking, I will jog your memory back to the first game against Chennai Super Kings. You can see the wagon wheel, and he hits a boundary, he hits a 6-over point inside the power play, right? And you got a screen grab where he hits a ball of Anshul Kamboj and gets caught at deep cover post power play. We've got Srinivasan who's going to demo it again. Now, we are talking about a position in the leg, right? Vaibhav hits the ball really hard. How does he hit this ball? This is the position with which Vaibhav has hit Anshul Kamboj. When your head is this far back, you cannot access regions that are in extra cover, right? And there was a video demonstrated by Akash Chopra that his area over extra cover is absolutely not fetching him any runs. Now he played a wonderful knock against CSK, but what set it apart was the very next game he started making an effort. If you look at the game against Mumbai Indians, which happened recently, he has explored a region over extra cover for a 6, right? And what he's done, he's not only stayed back, he's moved this front foot right across on the front foot, right? Now, for a 15-year-old boy to be able to move his feet forward, knowing that this is an area that they're going to exploit, and then hit the ball there for a 6 is just remarkable. He's a 15-year-old kid. Let me rephrase that again. He knows that people are going to bowl wide outside off stump to him. They're going to attack him because over cover, he's not going to be able to hit that. Now, he will demonstrate that to you. He stood there. He stepped into that ball. Look at that front foot. Whereas in comparison of the overlay, when he gets out to Anshul Kamboj, he's hanging back and his weight is on the back foot. Here, he's made an effort to step forward, his head is coming down, he's hit that ball for a 6. Now he's got out to Shardul Thakur, hitting that ball to deep extra cover. Why does he get out again? He moves forward, but his head is hanging back. He's not being able to transfer his weight. He's caught on the boundary, a very close one, but if that head transfers, that's flying for a 6. But I'll tell you something, if there is anybody that's going to move really quick and correct that, it's Vaibhav Suryavanshi, because from being here, hitting a ball and getting caught to sweep a cover, he stepped forward to hit that ball for a 6. He's again stepped forward, head weight hangs back, he gets out. So what is it suggesting? The young boy is making changes, and he's making changes how? Rapidly. And not just rapidly, with thought behind how he is practicing and how he is executing in the game. He realizes that bowling wide is a plan. They've got fielders on the offside. He's taking it upon him to practice in a fashion, stepping into those deliveries, trying to hammer it over cover or over mid-off, and then he's also trying to push forward. He hits the ball incredibly hard. There are going to be times where his head is going to hang back and he's going to hit it in other areas, and he might be found wanting hitting the ball there, but as of now, this boy is moving and moving very quickly. He's making rapid changes game to game, and he's an absolute delight to watch. If not already, I think fans are going to throng the stadiums to just watch this wonder kid bat. We had two amazing insights into the game during this IPL. The first one being the wide Yorker, how it might suit Anshul Kamboj, how it might not suit Jamie Overton. I got the wonderful model Tim David duplicate doing it for me. Thank you, Srinivasan.
Welcome. Thank you. Pleasure is mine.
Thank you. And he hit a few balls after a long time, after his retired career has come to an end. The second one was about Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Hope you enjoyed both of them. Tell me what you think of it. Leave your opinions in the comment section. And once again, thank you so much for joining us on Tactical Dugout, brought to you by Technosport. And by the way, the Technosport game changer is Vaibhav Suryavanshi.